Not only do we grow the lavender here at Bees and Blooms, we also process it here as well. This requires me to take off the farmer hat and put on my chemist lab coat. We begin by assembling the still pot, inserting the false bottom that allows the steam to flow up through the lavender buds. We then pour the lavender buds into the still pot and pack them tightly. We then connect the boiler tube to the bottom of the still pot and put the condenser apparatus on top. We collect 4 2-quart containers of product during the course of the distillation process. We start by placing fraction 1 jar underneath the condenser. Next, we remove the top of the boiler and fill it with water. We then seal it up and light the burner to get the water boiling. Note-taking is an important part of the process to ensure product consistency. We note the amount of lavender buds loaded and the distillation time for each fraction collected. We add a loosely wrapped foil cap on the collection jar to reduce the amount of steam escaping while still allowing air to flow. We then wait and wait and wait for the water to boil. Once the temperature comes to 100 degrees at the top of the boiler, steam will start to pass through the tube that feeds the still pot, and steam will start to flow through the lavender buds and extract the lavender oil. The steam escaping from the top of the still pot is condensed into liquid with the condenser unit, which is a jacketed tube with cold water running through it. We use a recirculating ice bath to cool the condenser unit. The lavender distillate contains 2 layers. The lavender oil floats on top of the water layer, which is called the hydrosol. The more water-soluble components of the lavender essential oil end up in the hydrosol, giving it a different fragrance than the oil. We switch out jars to collect the second fraction and take the first fraction to the lab for further processing. In a commercial lavender distillation process, the container of shredded lavender from the field is brought back to the processing area. It contains stems, buds, weeds, and more. Steam is then passed through this mixture, and the resulting distillate is condensed out to produce oil and hydrosol. The resulting lavender oil is significantly different than our product.